guys, hi, welcome to another video. So as the thumbnail suggests, I've taken an intolerance test. So I've struggled for quite a while with all the bits that come with that, of eating something that your body doesn't agree with, the wind and the nausea and the headaches and all that kind of stuff. So I finally, me and Jamie have done this, but finally taken an intolerance test, and it actually makes for some interesting reading. There was a few things that I knew my body didn't like: dairy, lactose, as well as wheat. So I'm going to take you through the test, show you what it's showed up, things that I didn't think I was, but I am intolerant to. So the company that I've used they're called Checkmybodyhealth, and this is the one that I've done here. This is the one that I've done, and you can see it tests food and drink, environmental sensitivity, heavy metals, minerals, vitamins, additives, gut health and digestion. They have got you can get a couple for £32.50. So this, I'm not affiliated by these, this is just the first one that popped up. And I sent off some hair. I think I had to send 10 bits of hair because of how short my hair is. And so yeah, that's the company, Checkmybodyhealth. And I'm going to take you through the results. So you send the hair off in a envelope, and then you put the hair in a special bag, like a sealable bag, and send it off, and then you get the results back. So takes you through everything. So this is classed as a sensitivity test, but it's basically an intolerance test. So yeah, let's get down to here. So obviously this is working out sensitivity, intolerance, not an allergy. This is so it takes you through everything. So let's get to the start. So food sensitivity analysis. So this tells you all the vitamins and minerals and what they attribute to. So like chicken, carrots, peppers, butter, that's A. That's a retinol. So if you look, this tells you it tells you that it's for healthy eyes and all those kind of things. So that's interesting to tell you all those. Let's zoom back out again so we can get it all in. This also tells you the source of vitamins, so where you're going to get them from. So if you're not quite sure, or it tells you later on if you're lacking in a certain vitamin, then you can find out on here. Like say if you're, for instance, lacking in iron, it tells you all there what the foods to eat if you don't know. But so like it says here what a food sensitivity is. Food sensitivity happens when the body has difficulty digesting a particular food, therefore it will give me the symptoms. So they have like a traffic light. So it's high reactivity. These are foods that are tested and show you we are sensitive to. Then there's one that you're possibly sensitive to and ones that you're not. So it's like a traffic light system in essence. So high reactivity they suggest, or I'm going to cut those completely out of my diet. Moderate, I'm going to still try and not eat them, but obviously that's going to be really limiting. So high reactivity. So we'll start at the top. So these, every single one of these on this page is what I'm highly reactive to. So the first one, that one. I've had problem in the past. I can get away with having whey protein isolate, but whey protein, it just ruins me. So if you look at the first one, a lactabim, yeah, that one. So go into here. So that is a protein that...
Your Maxi Health results are here.
Oh dear.
David Crozier redemption code 91D660A1 report date November 24th, 2020. Dear David Crozier,
switch that off. I don't know what I've done, but anyway. So that is protein that regulates the production of lactose in the milk of almost all mammalian species. In primates, alpha is unregulated. So basically, you get this, whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but it's. So it basically comes in proteins, like it says there. There's a protein that's in milk, so that's why when I drink protein from a animal, that's why, or I drink milk from an animal, it messes me up. Let's get back down to this. Here. Right, the second one, the B, that one here, of whey protein of a cow or sheep's milk, and is also present in many other mammalian species. This will correlate later on. So it's a type of protein that I'm intolerant to. So there's that one. There's also, as we go down, brandy, Brazil nuts, butter, buttermilk, celery, champagne, cheddar, chicken. That was a massive one for me. Intolerant to chicken and chicken capon. Condensed milk, cottage cheese, cream, edam, edamame beans, evaporated milk, garlic. So we keep going down it, Gruyere, Gouda. So basically anything that's got lactose in it, my body doesn't like. Milk chocolate, lactose. Milk from cows, goats and sheep, lactose. Then we go miso, mozzarella, parmesan, pine nuts, red Leicester, red wine, salmon. That was one I wasn't expecting. All soya sauce, soya beans, soya flour, soya milk, Stilton, tofu, walnut, whiskey, white wine, yogurt. So again, yogurt, lactose. And if you say down here, we would recommend the removal of these items from your daily diet. So remove them to see how I feel. This is then moderate. So with me not having cow's milk, I went straight onto almond milk. Having almond milk 3, 4, 5 times a day. Moderately reactive. So moderately reactive is if you have a lot of that, then you'll have the same as the high. So all the almond, bananas, black beans, all the bread, brown bread, white bread. The only bread that this says that would be okay is rye bread. Bulgur wheat, chickpea flour, beans, another flour, goose, hummus, lamb, liver, wheat noodles, gluten-free oats. So that's a fun one. I have to cut out gluten, but the gluten-free oats are a no. Sweet bread and wheat. So that's the thing of bread. And they're moderate ones, so they're not bad. So when I get onto this, so if you look, the gluten containing cereals and grains, so barley, red, rye, oats, porridge oats and rye are all fine, but as you can see, brown bread, granary bread, white bread, bulgur wheat, farro, all these, spelt and wheat are orange. So they're going to affect me, but not as much as the red ones. But if I have lots of them over the course of a week, I will then get the symptoms. And we go down to here, so we've got almond flour, chickpea flour, oats, gluten-free, and then 2 types of flour. That one and that one are both red. So they're thingy, as you can see, all the cheeses are red because of lactose. Then dairy and egg, so those 2 things that I've just shown you up here. And then butter, buttermilk, condensed milk, cream, everything apart from egg, everything that's dairy that has lactose in it is a red. And then drinks, so almond milk. As I say, I was having almond milk quite a lot. And then brandy, champagne, hot chocolate, prosecco, red wine, rosé wine, soya milk. All the teas are fine, as you can see. All the teas are fine. Whiskey, white wine. And then we go down to here, fruit. The only one that's is a medium, is banana. Continue. See, all the fruits on this side are fine. Fruits are fine, so that's not an issue. Herbs and spices, all fine. Apart from miso and oregano. See, you wouldn't think that, would you? And you would think it's the big things that will, but if I have lots of these together, then legumes and pulses, so edamame beans, soya bean and tofu. See, this is an interesting one. This shows you that it's not false. I have one of my meals is a soya mince and tofu. It's called chili non carne, so it's a vegan chili, but it's made with soya bean. And I had that. I've been having that, and every time I have that, I have wind. I have upset belly. And we go on to meats. This is an interesting one. So chicken. So my main form of meat protein is chicken, and chicken capon. Luckily, I'm okay. Crocodile's fine. And then you look: goose, lamb liver, mutton, sweetbreads, and veal, all orange. Miscellaneous. So milk chocolate. So obviously, milk chocolate's got milk in it. It's got lactose in it. We then go up here, wheatgrass, and continue. Brazil nuts, pine nuts, walnuts, and then orange, sesame, tahini, almond. So you want to think that almond oil, so it's basically anything almond my body doesn't like. So continued, then got soy sauce, is a red, so that's something to look out for. Then all the rest of those, I think, apart from salmon. So I was under the influence, I was allergic to crab, but I'm obviously not. It was obviously something else. Celery, garlic. Celery, come on David, sort it out. Celery, garlic, and then that's it. So if you look at the seafood, everything apart from salmon's okay. And then we're going to the vegan sensitivities analysis. So this is vegan food specifically. So if you go down to here, so same high, moderate, no. So high reactivity is vegan cheese, tempeh and natto. I don't know what natto and tempeh are, but so that's not an issue. And then falafel and siatin. Once again, don't know what that is. Obviously know what that is. Continue. So therefore that shows you it in a list. So you can, obviously the vegan cheese got lactose in it. No, it won't have on it. It's vegan. I wonder what's in that my body doesn't like. Non-foods. So this is the same high, moderate or no. So you can see there, maize is high. It's an interesting one that, because if you go for gluten-free, they tend to replace it with maize. Chamomile, cherry tea, and then this moderate red fescue. It's a grass seed. House dust mite, dust, tumbleweed. These are all non-foods, but that have potential to cause or contribute to physical symptoms. So that's interesting. It's been really interesting. Right, non-food. So as you can see, plants, aster and chamomile. You go down to here, maize, cherry tree, velvet grass, all those. Continue, and they're all fine. And the metals. So this is, I swear this is high, moderate, no again. So no metals, arsenic and barium are moderate, and that's it. So that's nothing to be worried about, because you do get metals in, or bits of those in foods. So this is mineral and other nutrient analysis. So this is different now. This is outside the range or within the range. So as you can see, outside the range are all these. So I need to be eating foods which have these in, which I showed you earlier, that table with them on, show you what foods they come in within range. So all those are within range. So that's fine. So this is just reiterating that. Vitamins. So this is outside or within. So outside, I need to be eating these. Like Jamie's outside was iron. She needs an iron supplement. So choline, I don't even know what that is. Let's have a look. Oh, isn't it a few that occurs? Salt. Fair enough. And then within range of all those vitamins, so it shows that my diet's giving me good vitamins. Continue additives. So high, moderate, and no again. High, moderate, and no again. So high reactivity is all those E numbers. There's a table of contents in a minute to tell me what those E numbers work out to be. And then moderate, so they're right, no. That tells you on there what, if you want to, and here this tells you a table of contents for all the antioxidant, colourings, emulsifiers, flavour enhancers. And again, E213s are red. So these are all things that you need to look out for. Gut health. It also goes on to tell you how your gut is, like your immunity and your vitamins, your metabolism, and your autism, inflammation, obesity. So this shows high reactivity, no reactivity. So low. So you can see here, all these are low in my body. I need to increase levels of probiotic and prebiotic foods to boost the levels of bacteria, and normal is that Bifidobacterium infantis. Totally. And then digestion analysis, so it just tells you how your digestive health is and works out whether something's low or something's normal. So you can see amylase, lipase, and pepsin enzymes. As dentists look to include foods which aid digestion in your daily diet. Those two are normal. So therefore it goes on to next steps. So it helps you work out an elimination diet. But if I go back up to the top, this is really going to prove that I get back up to here. It tells you, say on this one, I'm not supposed to have almonds or cheese, but then it shows you that I can get it from beans and lentils. So it shows you that although certain things you're not supposed to have, it shows you somewhere where you can get those other things from and what they contribute to. So like strength and heart health and everything. So it's really an interesting read to work out, because if I'm going to get back in the gym, I want to. There's been sessions in the past where I've not been able to train because I've been so bloated and I've not felt very well, and I've had a headache and all those kind of things. And it's not forced to be one food that's making me feel like that. It can be a meal that has lots of the different ambers in it and a couple of reds, which is going to affect me. So I find this was really interesting. But it also shows you all these, like beta carotene was one of them. So you get that from sweet potato, carrots, kale, spinach, collards, Swiss chard, pak choy, butternut squash, pumpkin, cos lettuce, romaine lettuce. It tells you what to. So if I add one of those in with my meals, I'm up in that. So it's really interesting. I am doing another test eventually. I go into here. This is the next one that I'm going to do, which is classed as a DNA nutrition test. So DNA nutrition test. So as you can see, this can be really good. Because let's see if I can find the info. Where is it? There we go. Click on this. This is goes beyond ancestry. You don't. So if you get down to the bullet points in a minute, here we go. It tells you. Ever wonder why people are up for speed or the distance, keto, so it then goes through your fat burning, your weight, your appetite, your cravings, your weight retention, and it tells you all your power endurance, your stamina, and it then tells you what you can do to recovery, how much time do your muscles actually need, how your injury risk, your caffeine metabolism, this is one that's going to be done eventually. But that's it. I just thought I'd talk you through this, and I'm now going to really implement this into day-to-day work. So I'm eating everything that's good for me and everything that's not going to make me feel horrid. So therefore I can put that into practice when I'm in the gym, and I can go as hard as I want to go every single session. I'm not having to pull back because I can't squat because I'm full of wind. I can work this into it. So that's that. So yeah, as I say, I've had no problems with this. Check My Body Health. If you just put Check My Body Health into Google, it will bring it up. So that's that. I will see you in the next one. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye.